Hi everyone. For Module 2, I am reviewing TED Ed for my Courseshare. TED Ed comes from the TED Talk family, where we can find informative videos on a variety of topics. These videos are usually geared more towards adults. TED Ed is TED's youth and education initiative. The video content is shorter and often animated, with customizable interactive comprehension activities. So this is a great resource for the classroom, for homework, or to suggest to students to enjoy in their free time, especially if they want to work on improving their listening skills. So up at the top of the page, I have a few tabs. I have the Discover tab, Create, Get Involved, and Support. If I start here with the Discover tab and I select Lessons, I have lessons on all subjects that I can scroll through. I can search by topic, maybe English. And these choices come up. Your TED Ed Lessons, TED's Best of Web, TED Ed Blog. I can also filter lessons by student level, content type, video duration, and subtitles. If I choose student level, I'm given some age groups to choose from. So TED Ed is not specifically designed for language learning or language instruction, but it is a great resource to use. So we just have to be mindful of how advanced the content is. So even if I select something for elementary or primary students, it's geared towards native English speakers. So some of these videos might still be too advanced for new English speakers. We'll just keep that in mind. But the lessons are customizable, so if you find something on an interesting topic, you could still pre-teach the vocabulary, customize the questions, use subtitles, and it's still a great option for adding to your lessons. So let's see, content type. TED Ed animation, TED Talk lessons. So if I choose TED Talk lessons, I'll find some more traditional TED Talks, which some might prefer. I can also browse collections, so we can see groups of videos that have been put together for us. So if we're interested in a certain topic, myths from around the world, here are 48 lessons put together on this topic. And then explorations. So these are some other types of activities that you might want to explore. Okay, I'm going to go back to my Lessons tab. And I typically work with adult English learners. So I might choose college, university level, but even for some adults, some of these younger video options might be more appropriate. But for today, I'll select this age range and I'll search subjects. like literature and language, linguistics. And now I'll choose a video to view. Okay, I'll choose how to use an apostrophe. And I can see this is a 3-minute video. So that might be something to consider as well when you're thinking about your lesson plan. Okay, so once I've selected a video, I can see it here on the left side of my screen. And it is a YouTube video, which is nice because YouTube videos are easy to save and to share. You can also insert them into Google Drive slides if you use those to plan your lessons. So on the right side of the page, the Watch tab is highlighted, which brings us to the video in a fuller screen. Below that is Think, where we have multiple choice questions, and you and your students can choose to review these before watching the video, or you can keep the questions open and you get a smaller video screen on the right side. Then we have Dig Deeper, which offers us some additional resources on the topic. This is especially nice for homework, so your students can explore more on the topic if they choose to. And there is a Discuss tab. If I click on the discussion question, how many major English language style guides can you name? Which style guide do you prefer to use and why? So this brings us to a forum, and we can see other people who have responded. So this could be a homework assignment as well. Students can write a response, they can comment on each other's, they can read other people's responses. You can see we select the response button, and we can type in the box here. So I'll bring this back over to the Watch tab, and actually to the Think tab. So the Think tab brings us to multiple choice questions, and students will get feedback on their responses for this activity, which is great for independent learning. So if I select letter A for this first question and save my answer, I will be corrected if my answer is wrong. So I have the option to try again, and I also have the option for a video hint. So this will bring me to the section of the video that will help me answer that question. So if I click this button,
of this punctuation mark can really change the meaning of a sentence. Those robots in the sand are my sisters. Those robots in
the video fast forwards to the section that will help me review my answer and try again. We can also customize our lessons. So if I select this red button here, I can make changes to the lesson and then choose to publish it or save it. We can change the video, we can crop the video. We can look at the questions that have been chosen for us. We can delete questions that we don't want. We can hide some. We can add multiple choice questions. So if you don't like the ones that are given to you, you can remove all of them and create your own. You can create open answer questions. You can add information to the Dig Deeper section if you want to give your students some more resources. And you can add the, or you can change the discussion question. You can add another one if you want to have your students write more on a different topic. So this is a really nice resource for in the classroom if you have a smartboard or a projector. Students can open up the website on their smartphones, and it's also a really great option for homework or to suggest students use outside of the classroom for extra practice, especially since the videos are short. It's something they might want to do on their commute. Watch a 5-minute video, answer some questions, test their listening comprehension, and supplement that skill outside of the classroom. So this is really a nice resource to have. I've seen these videos used by National Geographic Learning's textbooks and some other online platforms I've seen use some of these lessons. So there might be resources out there to help select appropriate language levels if you're looking for like a B1 level video versus a B2, for example. But there's a lot of content, there's a lot to choose from, so there's enough to find different topics and to be able to customize the lesson to make it appropriate for your learners. So if you haven't tried this before, I hope you do.